Hello and welcome or welcome back. My name is Tianna and today we're going to do our practice for World Mental Health Day. So World Mental Health Day is a day for you to just connect with your body. We always talk about mental health days. Today is a mental health day. So I want you to take care of your body. I want you to listen to your body. And most importantly, I want you to have a good time in the practice today. So get a bolster, a belt, a yoga strap, a block, whatever you need, and let's get started with today's practice. So in honor of World Mental Health Day, I want us to really take a comfortable seat. So even if that means propping your body up with a pillow to sit in a comfortable position, I just want you to take a moment to just sit and be. As we sit, we can bring our palms up towards the ceiling or the sky, allowing your gaze to gently be down on your mat or maybe closing your eyes. Just giving yourself that opportunity for stillness. We're reconnecting with our breath. Just allowing your body to be soft. We're going to start to bring awareness to our breath. As we inhale in through the nose, allowing our chest to rise. And on that exhale, letting everything out. Taking mental inventory of how we feel today. Did we wake up in a good mood? Did we wake up tired? Has it been a long week? Are we maybe thinking about some things and that's keeping us up at night? Give yourself the opportunity to be okay with those feelings. Accept where you are today. And if we're doing okay, or even if we're not doing okay, we accept that. I am proud of you for just committing to your practice and being able to get on the mat today. And no matter what you think about yoga, this right here is yoga itself. Just being able to simply sit and connect your breath and your body, allowing your body that time for stillness and reflection. I want you to take another 3 deep inhales in through the nose with me. And as you gently blink your eyes open, we're going to start our practice today by bringing our arms up overhead, bringing our palms together, taking them down, bringing our arms up. Exhale, taking them down. 2 more just like that. Bring it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it down. Relax your shoulders. I invite you to just take a moment here. And when you're ready, we're going to take our hands to heart center to the mat and come down, bringing our knees, stacking right over our hips, taking our hands down onto the mat for our cat-cow postures. We're in our tabletop position. Readjust your body wherever you need to. Feel free if you'd like to roll the mat underneath your knees. We're going to readjust our body. Shoulders are going to be stacked right over our wrist. And I want you to make circles. So bringing your hips back and making circles. We're doing this for our knees, our hips, and also our wrist. So we're pressing into our fingertips, light on our wrist. making your circles. And when you get around to the top, going back to the opposite way. One more circle around and come to stillness. Take a moment here. Rock your body from left to right, just listening to what your body needs today. Taking our body to stillness, we're going to extend our right leg out behind us, flexing our heel down towards the earth. Just take a moment, anchoring your hip down towards the mat. We're going to bend the knee, bring it back to the tabletop position. Give your body a rock from left to right. And taking your left leg out, extend it out. Flexing your heel down towards your body. Taking a moment, anchoring your hip back down towards the earth. Allowing your body to just press the heel down towards the earth. And when you're ready, we're going to take it back in. We're going to bring our knees out as wide as your mat, allowing your big toes to touch. Shift your weight back towards your heels. Come into your child's pose. Take your forehead down onto your mat. Giving yourself that opportunity to release the tension from your shoulders. Allowing your forehead to get soft. Your hips will be relaxed. Allowing your toes to gently relax. Letting your body get nice and soft here. Knowing that you can come back to this posture at any point throughout the practice. Even taking this posture in bed. Taking it throughout the day, coming down into this posture. We're going to walk our hands over to our left side first, stacking our right arm over our left. Gentle stretch along your side body. Releasing the forearms down into the earth. And then walking our hands over to the right, stacking your left over your right. And when you're ready, coming back to center. Bringing the gaze towards your hands, we're going to come back up into the tabletop position. Take your knees back to that neutral position in your tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes underneath as we bring our knees up for our first downward facing dog. This is our first one of the day, so pedal your feet out. Paying attention to your body and what it needs in this moment. Giving yourself permission to modify whatever you need. Today's practice is all about your body, so listen to your body today. Take a moment to just inquire within with your body. Connect. Listen to your breath. And take your heels down. You can bend your knees, tucking your chin into your chest. Take your gaze all the way up the leg, pressing away with your fingertips. We're going to take 3 more breaths here, just allowing our bodies to get used to our downward facing dog position. Again, feel free to take your child's pose if you need it. And we're going to come to a forward fold so you can walk your feet to the front of the mat. Allow your head to hang low in your forward fold. Invite a bend into the knee if you need it. Allow your body to get soft as it folds forward, bringing your nose towards your knee. allowing your body to gently sway from left to right, releasing the tension from your hamstrings. Again, inviting that bend into the knee if you need it. We're going to shake our head yes and no. Coming back to stillness at the center, just allow your body to release down a little bit more. Maybe inviting your hands behind your calves, folding into your forward fold, shifting the weight into the balls of your feet, tucking your chin into your chest. We're going to release our hands back down, press into our feet as we bring our arms all the way up overhead, extended mountain. Allow your hands to touch overhead, slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down, coming back to your forward fold. We're going to take a flat back here. Plant your hands down. We're going to step back into our plank pose. Or if you'd like to take the knees down for your tabletop position, completely fine. We're going to connect our chin towards the mat. So take your chin down. Take your chest down. Take your knees down. Untuck your toes. Take your hands right underneath of your shoulders. We're going to bring our elbows close to our ribs. Having your gaze down into your mat. On your inhale, you're going to lift your head, opening up your chest. Feeling your body and that heart start to open. Release your shoulders away from your ears as you tuck your elbows in towards your ribs. And on that exhale, lower your head down. We're going to tuck our toes under, shift the weight toward your tabletop position, and then come up to your downward facing dog. Press away with your fingertips. Tuck your chin into your chest. Take your gaze towards your hands, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, extended mountain, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to take a flat back. Plant your hands down. We step back to our plank or a tabletop position. You can take your knees down if you need to. We're lowering our body down, elbows in. Untuck your toes. We're going to push up for just a gentle baby cobra here. We're just going to lift our head, taking your elbows in towards your ribs, allowing your shoulders to release down. Now see if you can take your forearms and adjust them down onto the mat where they come flat down. Press into your hands. Lift your chest up a little bit higher. Feel your lower back start to activate here. And on that exhale, lower your head down, tuck your toes, shift the weight, come back to your downward facing dog. Now, as we go more and more into our downward facing dog, it may get a little more comfortable for you. Feel free to shake your head. Yes and no. Coming back to your forward fold. Release your head down. On that inhale, we're going to come all the way up, bringing our arms up overhead, extended mountain, arms to touch. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back. Plant your hands down. We'll step back into our tabletop position. Just allow your body to rock from left to right here. We're going to take our right leg and we're going to bring it through to the center of our hands. So bring your right foot through. Square your body, square your hips, taking your foot to frame your hands. On that inhale, we're going to bring our hands up to our knees, allowing our hips to square off, Allowing our bodies to be nice and even towards the front of the mat. Pressing into our front foot and the top of our back foot. On that inhale, take your arms up overhead. Allow them to connect. We're going to interlace the arms and take the palms up towards the sky. Lift up through the chest. I want you to bend forward, bringing your knee right over your ankle. Hinge forward, square your hips. So again, we're connecting our body. Even though this is a balancing posture for us, we're still allowing our body to connect. Now, it's okay if maybe you wobble. Completely okay. Give yourself permission. And on that exhale, we're going to lower our hands, taking them down to frame our hands, frame our foot. Stepping your foot back to your tabletop position. Give your hips a rock from left to right. We're going to do that same thing on our left side. So again, taking your left foot through, framing your hands, squaring your body off. Maybe even if you need to walk that foot out. So where the knee stacks right over your ankle. On our inhale, we're going to take our hands to our knees, square our body to the front of our mat. Get our balance going. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale, take our arms up overhead. Interlace your hands, take your palms up towards the sky. Release the shoulders away from your ears as we press forward. So feel that stretch along your back hip. Lifting your chest up. Continue to breathe. And on your exhale, taking your hands back down, framing your foot. Step your foot back. Give your hips a rock from left to right. We're going to tuck our toes under as we push back to our downward facing dog. Allowing your head to gaze down towards your toes. Tuck your chin into your chest. Press away with your fingers. We're going to take our right leg, bring it up towards the sky. We're going to bend the knee, arch the spine, bring the foot through to frame the hands. Now, if the foot doesn't quite go there, bringing your body forward that way, feel free to come down onto your knee and take your foot through like we did before. So as we bring our bodies up, we're going to pivot our back foot and we're going to windmill open to a warrior two. So taking your front hands out to a T, we're going to pivot that back foot, pinky toe edge of the foot is on the mat. Bend down into your front knee. Open up your hips, square your hips off to the front of your mat. Gaze over your ring finger. Lift up through the chest. So we're focusing on mindfulness. We're taking each posture nice and slow. We're getting into them organically, however your body gets into it. And then taking a moment to just be with that pose just a little bit. Sometimes we're going through life and we really don't give ourselves the opportunity to even just simply be in a place. We're always going to the next thing. So today we're going to slow it down just a little bit. So maybe your thighs are starting to burn. I'm going to see if we can settle into that posture just a little bit more. Lift up through your chest. Allow your shoulders to relax. Take 2 more breaths. And on that inhale, reverse your warrior. Take your back hand down. Your front arm goes up overhead. Turn your gaze up. Keep the bend into your knee. I'm going to take 3 breaths here. We're finding our inner strength here. Taking our breaths, bringing our gaze up towards our hand. And on that exhale, we're going to take our hands down to a side angle. So take your forearm down, or feel free to take your hand down onto a block. Whichever one that's comfortable, I'll cue the block. So you can take the hand down right off to the side, bringing your arm up overhead, bend into your front knee. Take your arm overhead. So feel that stretch all along your side body. Feel free to start at the high position with your block, and then maybe you can take it down to the low position, whatever's in your practice today, remembering to lift through the chest. And on that inhale, we're going to reverse our warrior one more time, maintaining our bend on the knee, lifting up through the chest. And on that exhale, we windmill our hands down, we step back, and we flow through. So in our flow, we can come to our baby cobra or our high cobra or upward facing dog and then push back to a downward facing dog. If flow is not in your practice, feel free to push back to your downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. We're going to do that same thing on our left side. So taking our left foot up. We're going to bend the knee, bring it through to frame the hands. Again, wherever you are, you can take your knee down if you need to. We're going to pivot our back foot. Open up into our warrior 2. So as we continue to bend here into that front knee, just allow your body to be open. Lift up through the chest. Bend the knee right over the ankle. Square your hips to the front of the mat. Taking your arms out nice and strong. Giving yourself that opportunity to connect with the breath. Continuing to reach the arms out as if we were holding arms and holding hands. Allowing our shoulders to be nice and soft. Taking our breaths, allowing our knee to feel a little, our thigh to feel a little bit of that burn. And on your inhale, bring the back hand down as you reverse your warrior. Lift up through your front body. Bring your gaze up overhead. See if you can bend down into that front knee just a little bit more. And when you're ready, we're going to take our side angle. So again, you can take your forearm down, sweep the arm up overhead. If you have a block handy, you can also use your block, taking the block in the high position, sweeping your arm overhead. Lift up through your chest. Again, feel free if you'd like to take the block to any position that you like. You're welcome to do so. This is your practice. And when you're ready, we're going to reverse our warrior again. We're opening up through our chest, lifting our body as we bring our chest up towards the sky. And then when you're ready, windmill your hands down. We're going to step back and flow through. Meeting in downward facing dog. I want you to take 3 breaths here in your downward facing dog, pressing away with your fingertips. Slight bend in the knee if you need it, tucking your chin into your chest. And when you're ready, taking a forward fold, walking your hands or your feet to the front of the mat. Allowing your body to release down. And on your inhale, come all the way up, press into the feet, extended mountain. Arms come up overhead. Allow the hands to touch, slight back bend. Placing your hands down by your side for your mountain pose. Just allowing your body to be grounded. Allowing your body to be present. Slight bend in the knee if you need it. Just allow your body to come to stillness. We're going to take our feet as close together as we can. Just allowing our bodies and our feet to connect. It's okay if the feet don't connect. We're going to take our arms up overhead. Giving ourselves this moment Release the shoulders away from your ears. And as you stand here and just connect with your body and your breath, if it's available to you, you can gently close your eyes, allowing your body to just connect and be present. Maybe your body will sway from left to right. It's okay. Give yourself permission. Accept that in your body. We're going to hinge over to our right side, keeping our hands together. Hinge your hands over, feeling that stretch along your side body. And on your inhale, coming back to center. And then over to your opposite side. Give yourself permission. Even if you come out of the posture, come right back in. And inhale, come back up. We're going to lower our hands down by our side. We're going to step our feet out to the side of our mat. Step your feet out nice and wide. We're going to take our hands on our hips. So our feet are going to be towards the front of the mat. Well, towards the side of our mat. We're going to rock our hips from left to right. Just open up your hips. Taking your hips to stillness into the center. Sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge forward, wide forward fold here. Just let your head hang low. Let your head get soft. With every exhale, just let your body get soft. Invite a bend into the knee if you need it. Walking your hands over to your right side. Maybe framing your hands with your foot. And then walking your hands in the opposite way. Coming back to center. So we're going to take our right hand down onto the mat. Sweep the left arm overhead. Just allow your shoulders to stack. Bend into the knee, maybe even a block down if you need it. Bring your gaze up towards the ceiling. And on that exhale, lower your hand down. Swap it out. Bring the right arm overhead. Again, stacking your shoulders. On your exhale, take both hands back down. Release your head. We're going to heel toe our feet back together to our mountain forward fold. Just allow your body to hang off at the side of your mat. And when you're ready, we're going to slowly bring ourselves up to standing. Nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Nice and intentional as we press into the feet to lift our bodies. Taking our arms up overhead, taking our palms to touch. Take your gaze towards your hands. And when you're ready, we're going to take our hands back down by our side as we come to the top of our mat. We're going to take a seat down onto our mat. Still at the front of our mat, just take a moment here. Lifting our chest. Our feet are flat on the mat. Just allow your body to be nice and relaxed here. Relax your shoulders. Take your hands onto your legs. Just let your body get a moment just for stillness. Taking the practice nice and slow and intentional today. We're going to bring ourselves down onto our back nice and slow. If you'd like to engage your core, you can tuck your tailbone under as you slowly bring yourself down onto your mat. Hug your knees into your chest, giving your knees a rock from left to right. Feel that on your lower back. We're going to take our hands out to a T. As we take our knees down to one side, take your gaze away from your knees. Allow your shoulders to relax. And on your next inhale, taking your knees back up to center, keeping them together as much as possible. Take them over on the opposite side. Turn away from your knees. And on your next inhale, take your knees back to center, hug them into your chest. We're going to make our circles with our knees in the sky. And going back the opposite way. And coming back to center, hug them in. As you hug your knees and give your knees a rock, just think about hugging someone that's important to you, someone that you care about. Imagine giving them a nice big hug. Maybe letting them know it's all right. Maybe that person is you. Maybe it's someone else that's important to you. We all can need virtual hugs, maybe even if we can't give physical ones at the moment. And when you're ready, we're going to lower our legs down one at a time, coming all the way down. Allowing our body to surrender here within our Shavasana pose. Allowing our body to get nice and soft. Releasing the tension from our crown. Unclenching our jaw. Allowing your shoulders to relax into the mat as much as possible. Your hips will connect with the earth. Your knees, ankles, and toes are soft. Soft fingertips. Let your body relax. Bringing that awareness back to the breath. As we focus on the rise and the fall of our chest. We allow our bodies to melt away into the mat. Allow the stress of the week, the month, this past year. Just giving yourself that moment to breathe. Take a moment to just let it all out. With every breath, allow your body to get nice and calm. We're going to take some deep breaths in. So as we inhale in to the count of 4, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently hold. Exhale out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let your body get soft. I want you to send an intention to yourself or a loved one. And as we reflect here on World Mental Health Day, we give ourselves that opportunity to reflect. We give ourselves that opportunity to recharge. Do something that makes you happy today. We're going to take 3 more breaths in stillness. And as you gently begin to invite movement and awareness back into your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, letting your breath deepen, hugging your knees into your chest, one at a time. Rolling over to one side. Gently cradle your head if you need to. And when you're ready, pushing yourself up to any comfortable position. We're going to take our hands to heart center. I want you to thank yourself for putting you first and allowing yourself to be here. Rather if you're okay or you're not okay. We get through these things together. I want you to thank your body for showing up and supporting you in this practice. I honor you, I thank you, and I want you to take the rest of World Mental Health Day and just really listen to you. Maybe journal, have a craft day, do something that makes you happy. I wish you the best in your day, and I'll see you next time. Namaste. One more thing before you go. Don't forget to like this video and also leave me a comment below on how you enjoyed today's practice. I am very, very interested in your journey and how you're enjoying your classes. Please remember to also subscribe to the channel and then also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I go live. I hope to see you in the next video, and until then, don't forget to live life with intention.